Well, the boys have been in jail for a few weeks now, which means that their sentence is halfway completed. For the last few weeks, Leroy has been a part of AJ's crew along with Keyshawn and Angel, and they have been shaking down and terrifying the other inmates. Leroy's father has been noticing what's going on and he does not like it. He thought his son was going to make better choices than he has, but it looks like Leroy is heading right back down the wrong path. These four are making a name for themselves around this place, but they need to stay under the radar. We don't need a security figuring out what they're up to in here. And what they're up to is just a prelude to what's gonna happen when they get out of here. AJ is still being very secretive with the details of this huge heist he keeps talking about. But as we know, AJ is not to be trusted. Too bad the boys don't know that. Hello everyone. Those in the Back to Work program should know that there's a very important meeting going on in the nest hall. Remember, you have mock interviews today. Loke Dog, that includes you. I hope you've been practicing. It looked like that bra's here to take you to the Back to Work program, Leroy. Yeah, but don't worry about it. I'll be quick. You better be, because we got real stuff to worry about. When you're done with this stupid program, meet us in the yard. Yeah, okay, no problem, boss. I don't even know why you still in this program, Leroy. You know you can't get a job out there. I mean, I know we getting ready for some big heist and all that, which we supposed to still keep hush-hush, and we don't got the details on. But I'm still gonna need a legit job. Okay. As long as you are fully committed to what we got going on here. Remember partners in crime, right, brah? Yeah, brah, you got me. Now let me go to my program. Well, everyone for the work program better come on along. Miss Shields have been teaching the guys interview techniques. Something they'll definitely need if they get a job interview. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for coming. This is Mr. Matthews. Mr. Matthews will be conducting your mock interviews. Please, everyone, just have a seat and we'll call your names one by one for the mock interviews. Now, if everyone will just take a seat, we set up the area so that you can watch the interviewing process. This will give you a good sense of what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. Mr. Loke Dog, you are up first. Okay, I got this, Miss Big Booty. Miss Shields. Well, Mr. Loke Dog, it's very nice to meet you. Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you, too. From what I see by reading your resume, you worked at a bank? What? Nah, I ain't never said I worked at no bank. I robbed that motherfucker, if that's what you mean. Mr. Loke Dog, that is highly inappropriate. Mr. Loke Dog, are you even prepared for this interview? Of course I'm prepared. Well, then you can't use that type of language. Mr. Loke Dog, I think you should take a break. No, I'm good. No, I insist. Well, dang, I thought it was going good. Are you upset because I called Miss Shield Big Booty? I was just playing. We all know she got a fat ass. I'm sorry, Mr. Washington, but I think that's enough. No, I ain't saying it's enough. You're going to give me this job. It's a mock interview. There is no job. I'm sorry, Mr. Washington, but this interview's over. Good day. Shoot, fine. I didn't need this anyway. Next. Well, Mr. Michael, it's very nice to meet you. Oh, thank you, sir. It's nice to meet you, too. Well, it says here on your resume that you're interested in computers. Would you care to elaborate that since you didn't explain on your resume? Well, sir, I'd rather not. I can still get 5 to 10. Well, if you're good with computers, you must be good at math, correct? Oh, you can say that. At least I'm good at moving money offshore. Ah, I see. Well then. Moving on. Well, Mr. Goldman, your resume is very impressive. I honestly don't think you need this program. Your resume is very well-rounded. Can you tell me what your career goals are? My main career goal is just to get out here. Well, then relocation's not a problem for you then. That's something you could put on a resume as well. Oh, Mr. Nixon, it seems you're a veteran. Well, yes, I am, and believe me, there's no benefit to it.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Now, let's continue with our interview. What are your other job skills? Well, I'm a cook, and I'm very good at it as well. Ah, well then maybe something in the fast food services. I'm 75 years old. I fought for this country. What do I look like working at McDonald's? Listen, son, I've been the boss, okay? Well, you didn't put it on your resume. Well, I was a different kind of boss. See? Well, where were you the boss at? I was the boss over a few people. I sold insurance. You know, protecting small mom and pop shops. Oh, so you're an insurance man. Well, I was also a bodyguard. I also run a funeral home. That's interesting. I also own a candy store. A candy store? So many businesses. Well, then you have great business savvy. Yes, you could say it was a family business. We were very big in Chicago. My nickname was Tommy Salami. Oh, you were in that kind of family. Yes, a crime family. What did you think I was talking about? Well, then I guess if you didn't get a job, you knew how to find work. Oh yes, definitely. Anyway, I think this interview is actually over now. But I didn't dismiss you. I dismissed myself. Well, Leroy Smith, please have a seat. So, son, what can you tell me about yourself? Well, I'm a hard worker and a good person. I've been a manager at one job. Well, that's very impressive, son. I didn't have it for very long. I'm really ambitious and I want to succeed. I was actually supposed to go to the NFL, but then I got my ex-girlfriend pregnant. Then we had a son, and then it was all about child support, and then there was baby mama drama. So that kind of put my dreams on hold, so I had to get realistic. Now, honestly, I just want to take any job I can get. I guess I shouldn't say all that. No, son, it's good. You're clearly passionate about changing your life. I enjoy seeing that. Well, thank you, sir. I am, definitely. Well, I can appreciate that. So how do you think you would do in the business world? What if we could only get you an entry-level job? I would be willing to work my way up, the legit way. Well, good for you, son. Well, thank you, sir. And I love that tie. Ah, well, thank you. It is a nice tie. Well, this was a very interesting interview. I actually really enjoyed it. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Smith. The pleasure's all mine. Thank you. Well, hello, Mr. Oh, Leroy Smith. Ah, Junior. Well then, on to our interview. Well, Mr. Smith, what kind of jobs are you interested in? Well, I kinda don't know, really. I really never been good at anything. Oh, don't be down on yourself, son. I'm sure you must be good at something. Nah, I've only been good at getting into trouble. The truth of the matter is, I'm a screw-up. And I'm always gonna be. I try to fix things, but I only end up making them worse. I have a wife and a son now, and I can't imagine them ever being proud of me. Who knows if they'll be there when I get out of here. I want to do right by them, but I don't know how. And this program just seems like a waste of time. So are you wasting my time just by being here? I suppose I am. Well then I guess this interview's over. Good luck, Mr. Smith. Well, Leroy really screwed that up. I can understand that he was nervous and whatnot, especially since he hasn't been practicing for the mock interview. But what's gotten into him? I bet it's AJ and all his talk about how this back to work 9 to 5, getting a legit job, taking care of your wife and kids by doing it all the right way, even if it's hard, really got to him. It was only a mock interview. Thank goodness it wasn't a real job interview. But still, Leroy really blew it. Hey son, how'd your interview go? How was it? I have to say, I think mine went pretty well actually. Oh, I fucked up, Dad. Really? What's wrong? You got nervous, boy? Nah, I was just totally unprepared for it. Well, I'm not surprised. You've been missing our study group, son. Oh, God, Dad. Leroy, listen to me. I don't have to listen to you. Son, I'm trying to help you by being a good father to you. Yeah, sure you are, Dad. Listen, I know you're under a lot of pressure. You have a wife and a kid to take care of. I could understand all that. How could you understand? You weren't there for me and Mama. You left us. You know, I don't even have a picture of you holding me when I was a kid, and now you're talking about being a good family man? I'm trying to be your father now. Well, if you haven't noticed, it's too late to be a father now, Dad. I'm a grown man. It's too late for that shit. What's gotten into you, son? We were fine a few days ago. I thought we were bonding. I'm sorry. Is it that AJ or Keyshawn getting to you? Don't talk about my brother. He was there for me when you weren't. I gotta go. So just mind your own business, Dad. Well, that talk didn't go as I planned. But he's right. I wasn't there. And I guess I can't make up for it now. Well, it all sounds simple enough to me. But I don't know. Are you sure that's the way we should play it? Hey guys, I'm here. Sorry I took so long. I had a conversation with my dad and, well, it didn't go great, but whatever. I'm here now. So what's up? We're planning this heist, son. It's time we finally all talk about it. Okay then, so tell us, what's this big plan? Because I'm ready. Boys, it's the crime to end all crime. You could call it the crime of the century. Now, it's kind of dangerous, but with risk comes reward. Listen, I got a cousin who's security guard at a bank in downtown Central. There's a big shipment of platinum coming in. Platinum? What are we supposed to do with platinum? You melt it down, stupid. You melt down the bricks and you sell it on the black market. Whoa, now that's risky. I didn't know we were talking about robbing banks. How the heck are we gonna steal platinum? What, you not in now? Well, it's just a little riskier than I thought it would be. You pussing out on me, boy? Nah, I'm just saying. Listen, you didn't tell me it was robbing a bank for platinum. We would need guns and all kinds of stuff. How are we gonna get our hands on that kind of artillery to take out all those security guards? Come on, live a little. Yeah, I'm trying to live without getting a felony. See, I knew you couldn't be trusted. Hey, look, I'm all about being down for the cause, but I'm not trying to spend 20 years in federal prison. So you are punking out then. Both of you, I can't believe this. I tell you to get me a crew, and y'all got a little bunch of girls in dresses. Come on, son, I thought you were in this with me. Best believe me, I am not your son. Okay, AJ? So let me guess what the plan is. The two black guys go in and get shot, while you and Ass Kisser run off with the platinum? No thank you, AJ. I wasn't born yesterday. Well, listen, son, you don't have a choice. You're a part of this now. You hear me? We got people on the outside already setting this up, so you're in it, no matter what. And you. Didn't I make sure that little wife and kid of yours had a roof over their heads by having my boy send them money? You back out now, I'll send my guys over to your house. And don't worry, I won't hurt a kid. But I'm not above hurting a woman. So it's up to you. Want me to hurt that pretty little wife of yours? Okay, I'll do it. Just stay away from Keisha, don't hurt them. Okay then, so there's no problem. We're all gonna break into the vault. We're all gonna get the platinum. And we're all gonna get away with this. But in case one of you get caught, you don't know me. I'm not about being the captain going down with the ship. Everyone is in it for themselves. Anyways, it's good doing business with you boys. It's time for me to get my workout in. And me and Angel got some stuff to talk about. So you two can go now and discuss what we've talked about. This is bullshit. Come on, Leroy. We gotta talk. Fuck, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't know he was gonna do that. No, it's my fault. I should've known you would get me into some trouble like this. Now my family's in danger. Leroy, I'm sorry. I admit it. It's my fault. Nah, Keyshawn. You don't have to deal with the consequences. If you wind up in prison, no one would care. If I get caught or killed, my son's gonna have to grow up without a dad. You know what it's like growing up without a dad. And if I don't do it, he'll probably hurt Keisha. Or worse. You ruined my life, Keyshawn. Just stay away from me. You ruined everything. Please, just give me a chance to make this right, Leroy. You always try and make things right for me. Just stay away from me, Keyshawn. I don't want to talk about it anymore. What's done is done.